Bean cycles, also known as circular dependencies in Spring, occur when two or more beans depend on each other, creating a circle reference that Spring needs to resolve during the application context initialization. Types of circular dependencies. Constructor circular dependency. This is the most problematic type because beans depend on each other through construction injection. It results that Spring throws a bean currently in creation exception because it cannot determine which bean to create first. Setter field circular dependency. This type can usually be resolved by Spring. Resolution process looks like the Spring creates an instance of bean A not fully initialized, stores a factory for bean A in the third level cache, which is singleton factories cache, factories for creating early references. When bean A needs bean B, Spring starts creating bean B. When bean B needs bean A, Spring retrieves the early reference from cache. Bean B gets fully initialized with the early reference to bean A. Bean A gets fully initialized when the fully created bean B. First solution to avoid circular dependencies is to, instead of circular dependency, introduce a common interface or service. It is a recommended design refactorization approach. Another method is to use @lazy annotation. The @lazy annotation in Spring tells the container to delay the creation or injection of a bean until it's actually needed, rather than during application startup. When applied to a bean definition, Spring creates a proxy instead of the actual bean instance, and the real bean is only initialized when the method is first called on that proxy. Use setter injection instead of construction injection. Setter injection in Spring used with @autowired on setter methods or fields to inject dependencies after the object is constructed, unlike construction injection, which provides dependencies during object creation. This approach allows Spring to create beans with no argument constructor first, and then wire dependencies through setter calls, which naturally breaks circular dependency cycles since partially constructed objects can reference to each other. Another approach is when a bean implements application context-aware initialization bean, Spring calls the setApplicationContext method during bean creation, providing access to the entire application context so the bean can programmatically look up other beans or resources. Provides the afterPropertySet method, which Spring calls after all properties have been set on that bean, making it ideal for validation, setup logic, or lazy dependency resolution. While functional, this approach couples your code to Spring interfaces and is generally less preferred than using @post construct or configuration-based solution for cleaner annotation-driven initialization. See you in the next one and subscribe for more.